What's up, everybody? This video is not gonna be about anything. I'm just talking. There's not gonna be any particular subject or any topic. I just want to freestyle a little bit, and I've done videos in the past where I just like freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Just off the top of my head about different topics. And the one thing about the world of YouTube, it's like it's trendy, like whatever like the current drama is, everybody makes a video on that particular thing, or it could be something that's on the news, something about politics. It could be a scandal, or some YouTube personality gets in trouble and everybody makes a video about it or whatever. And I don't really. I used to do it every now and then. Back in the past, I've done YouTube videos about like the current topic at that particular time. And some people, if that's their thing, that's fine. But for me, I don't really care about doing that. I mean, every once in a while, I might do that. Very rarely, depends on the topic. But it's kind of tiring. You just like whatever like the current thing that's on the news, dealing with politics or whatever. Everybody has to make a YouTube video about it to get the clicks, get the views or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's I like YouTubers that like deal with like particular topics, like how to, like something that you can apply to everyday life. I like content like that. And it's kind of rare that kind of content gets like a lot of views because everybody's so you know they just whatever the current drama is, whatever the current controversy or whatever, they just jump on that and make videos on that, and it's not really helping people at all, really. Sometimes it might help people sometimes, but but most of the time it's just like it's just like people just watch a video because it's like the hot topic of that particular time. Then the next week, you don't hear anything about that particular topic. Everybody forgot about it because everybody has such short memories when it comes down to like things that go on in the news. So it's like it. But one thing about me that's unique is like I have a very, very, very long memory, and I remember things that most people have forgotten about. My memory is so. I mean, I can remember like headlines from like the 80s. I've seen stuff when I was a little kid. I see stuff on the news. I still remember it to this very day that most people have forgotten about. That's kind of person I am, what I'm saying? So it's just like something that's very obscure. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a news story. It could be like a TV show, a commercial that they used to show like back in the 80s and 90s, whatever. They about forgotten about, and I still have a vivid memory of that, you know. And that's one of the things about me that's kind of unique. What I'm saying? Because I was when it comes down to like books or entertainment, comic books, movies, music, whatever. I remember like little minute stuff that most people have forgotten. You know, and a lot of people don't have that ability, but I do. And so going back to YouTubers, and YouTube in general, I like content. I say like the best YouTube content that really helped me out was like dealing with like philosophy. Because I still watch red pill content. I still watch MGTOW content, but not as much as I used to. I watched like a few, like a very handful, like me, like I would say like one, two, three, maybe three or four YouTubers in that you can call it manosphere, whatever you want to call it. This is like a very few. I used to back in the day, man. I used to listen to everybody. I used to listen to like every MGTOW, Red Pill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I used to like watch it, but I kind of cut down on that because You know, it's like this. One thing about the red pill, I'm not against the red pill, and a lot of Tradcons are against the red pill. But this is how I define the red pill for the record. The advice that the Tradcons put out, that they want the steps, ABCs 1 2 3s about how Tradcons think young men should act. When a young man who's honest and sincere follows Tradcon advice in the real world will always get run over. And that's how to get red pill. Tradcons don't understand that. So the Tradcons, the conservatives who attack red pill, they'll understand that their advice that they think would work for young men is not working. And the result of that is they become red pilled. You know what I'm saying? They don't hate women. Most red pill people don't hate women. They want to have families. They want to get married. But how the world is, how the dating world is, the good men get run over. That's how they get into the red pill MGTOW. That's what Tradcons don't want to talk about. But that's a whole other topic. Yeah, but when it comes down to red pill, that's pretty much what what I've seen, what I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't attack, and I don't understand the whole thing about attacking YouTubers. If you have a problem with a certain genre you don't like, just take the initiative to have a dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll come down to the red pill. They're scared to death of Ola Samasi. You know what I'm saying? They're scared to death of Joker for Better Bachelor. They're scared to death of Coach Greg Adams. They're scared to death of Undead Chronic. They're scared to death of Hammerhand. There's a whole bunch of other guys that these people that attack the red pill, they attack MGTOW, but they don't take the initiative to like email them or like take just hey come to my live stream and come on my live stream and explain yourself. They never do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't really trust Tradcons like that. They're really hypocritical, even though they make even though Tradcons do make good points here and there, but when it comes down, them tagging red pill and also they're not, and I've said this before in a lot of videos, a lot of people on the right are not creative. They have a thing against creativity. They're not into media. They're not into movies or comic books, art, music. And that's how the liberals and the left won the culture war, is because people on the left, what I'm saying, they're into the arts, they're into music, they're into cinema, they're into media, you know what I'm saying? So that's how they pretty much like took over the culture, you know what I'm saying? But people on the right, what I'm saying, they're not really into that really, most of them. And that's how the left end up win that's how the left end up winning the culture war. So that's one thing. That's another thing that I have criticism of conservatives about. But even though I am more right leaning, you know what I'm saying? But the dilemma is you got people who are people on the right who get I won't say the outcast, but they get called liberal because they don't like, you know, have the same talking points, the same mindset as conservatives in the mainstream. And that's a term that this is a guy named David Icke, saying, David Icke, the conspiracy guy, so-called, quote unquote conspiracy guy who talks about the reptilians, whatever. I like his content, and he came up with a term that I really like. He called it MAM, mainstream alternative media, MAM, which is kind of like, of course, you got the mainstream media, right? You got like ABC, NBC, CNN, Fox, whatever, and then you have the underground, which is kind of like they call it alternative media, and that's the stuff you see on YouTube, like Dave Rubin, Steven Crowder, Alex Jones, people like that, and that's considered. David Icke coined the term MAM, mainstream alternative media. These are the people that they claim to be alternative media, but they're kind of like mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Daily Wire's another one, PragerU's another one. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not on network TV. That they're on YouTube. They're on the internet. But it's kind of like if you're a person who doesn't watch TV, if you just watch YouTube, those are the people that are the mainstream. Like Ben Shapiro, Alex Jones, Ruben Report, Lather with Crowder, and a whole bunch of other ones. You know what I'm saying? That's the MAM. But there's like a lot of people who are more underground who don't get the credit they deserve. Who you know what I'm saying? But but we'll come like I said, we'll come down to YouTube. It's the YouTube world. It's there's still people that I like. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like sometimes it just gets redundant. It's like repetitive, and I can't. We'll come down to like current news events, current events. I mean, I watch stuff. You know what I'm saying? I watch like a handful of stuff, but it's like 'cause, back in the day, I used to like watching Crowder a lot. I used to watch Dave Rubin. I don't watch Dave Rubin anymore. I don't watch Crowder that much anymore because it's kind of like they just like, especially like Steven Crowder. I used to like Steven Crowder, but it's like he just like whine. It's just like they get into these little dramas and shit. You know what I'm saying? They squabble. These men act like bitches, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell? Even people in the red pill are like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why I watch like I used to watch like a lot of people, but it's like it's like it kind of like what I watch has shrunk. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I used to watch like 20 people, and now I'm like down to 5 people I watch on the regular. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to like Manosphere, whatever. Um, they're not necessarily Manosphere, but they teach a game. I watch Lucario. I watch Mouse Cunningham. I watch Real Game No Theory. I like those brothers. With 1950, Steve Williams, K Zagan. People, Taekwondo, people like that. I watch. I love the Angry Man. The Angry Man is the only guy who I've ever super chatted or sent money to online. So it's very very rare that I would send like a cash app or super chat whatever. But he's like the only one I would like. Every so often I send him a donation. And that says a lot because I watch a lot of YouTube. But hard to be honest with you, I hardly ever like support financially to a YouTuber. But when I do, that's very rare. So what I'm saying, I always give like the Angry Man like a donation here and there, like super chat here and there. um, who else I watch? Yeah, State the Center, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? And on occasion I watch Fresh and Fit. One thing about Fresh and Fit, I never hardly ever watch the episodes with the girls at all. I just watch like the Money Mondays or when they have like guests on did with finance. I actually watch those. You know what I'm saying? But I still have my issues with Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? It's especially like the current drama that's going on now with Fresh and everything. It's kind of like making their brand look bad and stuff like that. So they're not perfect, but I have my issues with them. You can get good out of it. With say whatever if they say something that's good and you get a good out of it, but saying don't like follow the personality, don't follow the personality like they saints or whatever. Saying they have flaws too. They have flaws too. You know what I'm saying? And who else I watch? I like Rolo Sabasi. So he gets a lot of hate, but I like Rolo. Um, so every so often I watch Coach Greg Adams every so often. What I'm saying? But that's pretty much about it. When it comes down to like men's content. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch like I used to watch a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I pretty much stopped. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's pretty much it's established that women are messed up. But don't get me wrong, men are messed up too. Just watch Real Game No Theory. A lot of guys when they call that show, it's kind of like the inverse of Kevin Samuels. You got guys, when Kevin Samuels was around, he had the women calling in, exposing their stupidity. And then with the Real Game No Theory, you got these guys coming in, calling in, revealing their stupidity. So it's not that when it comes down to the dating market, it's not just the women. It's men and women got their flaws. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that there are decent people out there, but decent people are not assertive. Decent people don't go out as much. Decent people don't take care of their health. They fat, obese. Even though they got good hearts, they're decent, they're moral. You know what I'm saying? They have no aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? They have no sense of style. Nothing like that. So good people are out there, but good people got to work out themselves to be seen by other good people. That's the key. You know what I'm saying? And I've done videos on that in the past. You know what I'm saying? But what else I want to say? I'm just like I said, I'm just rambling, and but like I said, we'll come down to like what I watch with politics. The only guy I watch like daily is Mark Dice, and I like Mark Dice's style because he puts out one video a day, like a 5 minute video a day, just gives you like the rundown of the current events. You know what I'm saying? It's not too long. He goes straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? And he's honest. You know what I'm saying? And I like him. And I watch Anthony Brian Logan. I watch him all the time too. You know. And Candace Owens, she okay. I mean, I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. You know what I'm saying? She does say good stuff here and there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, she makes good points. You know what I'm saying? I cannot completely knock her on that. But it's just like, the whole drama with her in the Daily Wire. It's you know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, everybody saw it coming. You know what I'm saying? But as I'm recording this, it's April 8th, 2024. They're supposed to be having a debate between her and Ben Shapiro coming up. And if you listen to this in April, my thing is like this: if I was Candace Owens, and if I got fired or left the Daily Wire, I would completely cut off communication with them. I would not debate Ben Shapiro. What I would do is like I'll just go straight independent, have my own YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Talk straight to the camera. You know what I'm saying? And just like do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to like debate people, and so you made your point. You know what I'm saying? We come down to like the whole thing going on in the Middle East, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, if you have a good strong following, don't try to like bring up drama all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just it's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into like trying to like get clicks and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, if you're a YouTuber, if you got established audience, you know what I'm saying, just put out good, decent content. Don't try to ruffle any feathers, you know what I'm saying? Just like, talk to the camera, you know what I'm saying, and just speak your mind. That's pretty much what YouTube's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my take on that. But like but I mean, that's all I got to say for right now. Like I said, I'm just like making a video. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever's on my mind right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost midnight as I'm recording this. I might upload this like early in the morning, but I might like do these every so often. So just like get back in the habit of making videos. And the only way I will show my face if I get donations. So if you want to see my face, hit me on the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Or just send me a PayPal, whatever. I mean, PayPal, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that. This is the only way I'll show my face if I get paid to show my face. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Guys, have a good day. Be safe, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. All right, and peace out.